She paid for her friend's trip. Her friend went, got the boyfriend, and never paid a dime. Here's the case. The plaintiff is Ms. Nelson. She's the one who paid for everything. The defendant is Ms. Jones. She's the ex-friend who went on the trip. Here's what happened. Ms. Nelson, Ms. Jones, and Ms. Nelson's boyfriend were supposed to go on spring break together to Florida. Ms. Nelson put everything on her credit card, the flights, the hotel room, all of it. Then Ms. Nelson couldn't go. She had childcare problems. So she asked Ms. Jones to go anyway, just to keep an eye on the boyfriend. Well, Ms. Jones kept a very good eye on him because now they're together, living together. The boyfriend is sitting right next to Ms. Jones in the courtroom. Judge Judy looks at them and says, "Now he's sitting over there." The courtroom chuckles. Now Ms. Nelson wants her money back. The flight was $250. The hotel room share was another $300. That's $550 total. Judge Judy starts with Ms. Jones. She asks a simple question. Were you supposed to pay her back for the flight? Ms. Jones says yes. Judge Judy asks, did you pay her back? Ms. Jones says no. Judge Judy says, well, let's start with that. You make it so easy for me. Then Judge Judy asks about the hotel room. Ms. Jones says she gave Ms. Nelson $850 in cash, but she has no proof. No receipt, no bank statement, nothing. Judge Judy isn't buying it. She says Ms. Jones admitted earlier that the three of them were going to split the room 3 ways. That means Ms. Jones owed her share. Ms. Jones never paid. So now we're at $550 minimum that Ms. Jones owes. Then Ms. Nelson brings up the assault. She says she saw Ms. Jones at a nightclub in August. Ms. Jones was buying drinks at the bar. Ms. Nelson went up to her and said, "You owe me money. I see you buying shots." Ms. Jones shoved her, grabbed her jewelry, yanked her necklace off her neck. There was pushing and shoving. One of Ms. Nelson's friends fell into the bar and got a gash on her head. But here's where Judge Judy catches Ms. Nelson. She looks at Ms. Nelson's complaint, the one Ms. Nelson signed. It says, she ripped the rings off my fingers, not necklace, rings. Judge Judy asks, you read and write English, correct? Ms. Nelson says yes. Judge Judy says, then why did you sign a complaint that says rings on your fingers instead of necklace off your neck? Ms. Nelson tries to explain, but Judge Judy has heard enough. The truth Judge Judy sees is simple. Ms. Jones admitted she owed the money. She never paid. The whole story about the boyfriend, the trip, the nightclub fight, none of that matters. What matters is the $550. Judge Judy says, she owes you $550. I don't care whether you like him, whether she likes him, whether he's going to be yours forever. That's irrelevant to me. Technically, she owes you $550. The punishment? Judgment for the plaintiff. Ms. Jones has to pay Ms. Nelson $550. That's all. Step out. And the boyfriend? He sits there in court next to the woman who stole his ex-girlfriend's money and her trip. Judge Judy doesn't even look at him. She already figured it out. The money is owed. The rest is just noise.